Greetings YouTube, my name is Inquisitor Ozen on Overlip, and welcome to my channel. Today is Sunday, March 4th, 2018, 10:26 p.m. The last Let's Play I completed was Shadow Ops Red Mercury for the original Xbox. If you watched the last video of the Let's Play, or any of it at all, thanks. If you didn't watch any of that Let's Play, including the last video, thanks for not watching. But my thoughts about when I was trying to explain myself about how I felt about the game and stuff, it sounded a little weird. I always sound weird when I talk, but it sounded like I was all over the place and didn't really know what to say. That's because I was in a rush. I just beat the game. I was trying to formulate some thoughts, and I was trying to head on out the door because I had to go somewhere really quickly. But the thing I was saying is that sometimes there's more to a good shooter than just, in my opinion, there's more to a shooter than just the actual shooting. It's about the atmosphere. And a lot of reviews, video and written reviews that I've read and watched on YouTube and GameFAQs and the internet, they gave Shadow Ops terrible reviews, and I'm guessing they're basing it just off the shooting. And if you ask me, the shooting is great. The only thing is there's no blood, but even still there's some sort of verbal or whatever feedback as to when you kill an enemy or when you shoot somebody. One of the reviewers on YouTube said that there's no indication at all of when you kill somebody, and I'm like, well, if you maybe played the game without the music, which I don't know if you did or didn't, you could tell that there's always some sort of sound, whether it's a sound they make or like a sound of your bullet hitting them, like when you hit somebody or when you kill them. There's always some sort of feedback or report, usually when you kill an enemy, even if it's a simple fact that you can no longer see them in your crosshairs, when they're hiding behind cover. Because normally when they're trying to shoot you, you can sort of see them behind cover, peeking and peeking. When you no longer see any peeking, they're either dead or they move somewhere else. And there's other stuff that game really nailed, like the atmosphere. Like when you go outside, you hear birds and you hear little critters running around, and there was one level where paper was blowing in the wind, and you could actually hear the paper, hear the sound of the paper as it blew by. There was a can that was being blown down the street. You could hear the can. The can actually had noise. It made it made noise, as it moved. And I'm like, this game is extremely atmospheric, and all this is going on while you're having firefights. And if you have the music on, all this is going on while you have the music on. It's probably drowned out by the music and by the sound effects from the guns and whatever else. But I was trying to say that I think a lot of people that review that game and gave it a negative score, like, do they really understand games or combat and shooters? Like, if they do, they're not acting like it. Because it's like, even when you watch when you watch a western and there's a showdown or whatever, there's the sound of the spurs, there's the wind, there's the music, there's the sound of tumbleweeds, whatever the sound they make. I guess it's just grass or wheat, rolling on the ground, whatever sound that makes. Shh, I guess. There's more to it than just the action. Yeah, the action's good and it's appreciated, but there's more to it than that. And I think a lot of people that they gave the game a negative review, which is almost everybody, not everybody, but everybody that has a voice on the internet, they all gave it sort of negative reviews. And I was like, do you guys really understand shooters? Do you really understand combat in games? If you do, I don't think you do, at least not right now. So that's what I meant to say on the very last video of my Shadow Ops Red Mercury Let's Play. Now, what I'm going to say now is Far Cry. Well, there's actually 5 games that I wanted to Let's Play for the original Xbox. One of them was Shadow Ops. Aside from Shadow Ops, The other four were games that I thought about let's playing but didn't. Like Soldier of Fortune, it was a game that I thought about let's playing but never did. Breakdown was a game that I tried to let's play, gave up on. The game I'm about to play right now, Far Cry, is a game I tried let's playing, gave up on it twice. Advent Rising is a game that was on my list of games to let's play, but I took it off for some reason. It's back on there. My biggest issue with Far Cry, excuse me, the last two times I tried to let's play this game, when I record my games, I try to keep my videos within like 30 or 40 minutes, and I usually try to end the video on like a save point or a checkpoint or something like that. If the game has levels, if it's a level-based game where you beat the level, it ends and you start a new level, that's even better. That's how I like to record. Far Cry was hard to record because my copy of the game, or maybe it's just how the game, whatever, on the Xbox, I would end the video on a on a save that the game would make, and then I would die. So when I would die, if the video's just starting, okay, like okay, there'd be a save point, and let's say the video's been like 20-30 minutes. I'd say, okay, I'll be right back. I'd end the video, or I'd pause the game, end the video, and then I would resume recording. And then when I died, the game would load me back, not at that save point, but at like 1 or 2 or 3 save points before then. And I'm like, why is the game loading me back why is it loading back why isn't it loading back my last save? Why is it loading back my last 3 saves? Why is it loading me back 3 saves ago? Which made no sense to me. So that was kind of my issue with that game. The music was was a distraction. I don't like a lot of music when I play shooters, but that wasn't too bad. That I could get over. It's just the saving, not really knowing when I'm going to be able to whatever. Like not knowing when if the game's going to load me back to where it made the save or whatever. So anyways, I'm going to try again. This time I'm going to use cheat codes. I don't like using cheat codes, but I have to use them, and it's nothing. It's only a level select cheat code. it's that's all it is. It's no invincibility or nothing like that, and it's only for it's mainly for like in case the game does screw up my my save again, I can just select the level and get back to where I need to be in order to continue the let's play. I will also be doing a let's play if I complete this game right here. This let's play, I will also be doing a let's play of the game's expansion called Far Cry Instincts Evolution. So excuse me. Without further delay,
Far Cry Instincts.
Sorry about that. Yeah, I used to think that the game was called just Far Cry. Even though I had the game, I didn't know it was called Far Cry Instincts Predator. I thought Instincts Predator was just maybe like some enhanced version, or something to just something to just something that I thought it was like a special version that came with, like, the single player and maybe some extra stuff. I like Duke Nukem. He's one of my favorite video game characters. Okay. Now, as far as options, there's no way to really turn down the music that I can see. Cheats menu. Here's the cheat, you guys. To get all the levels, just type in "the world is mine," but make sure you capitalize each letter. So T and no spaces. I don't think so. T H E uppercase W O R L D uppercase I lowercase s is, and then uppercase M M I N E. There we go. And of course I don't need the code for right now. Hopefully I won't need the code at all, as long as the game yeah, as long as the game doesn't mess up my saves, then I won't need the code at all. I didn't know I could actually change all that. It's pretty neat. Duke Nukem. Let's pick a... I don't know. They got a... Oh, here we go. Perfect. Oh, that is perfect. Backpack. Yeah. Okay. But, yeah, oh, yep, never mind. That's multiplayer. Yikes. Duke Nukem. So let's just, let's get started. Colonel Crow served in the apartheid era security forces after running covert ops in Angola. Never mind. I'm also going to get another copy of this game. I'm definitely buying another copy. The copy I have now is in okay shape, but I would like a better copy.
This is perfect, Mr. Carver. My editor wasn't joking about this place.
Whatever. Listen, I'll swing around to the EC and get some shots of Rex. But this is as close as we get.
Actually, I wanted to talk to you about that.
Here it is.
Back in port, you said something about old World War II gun emplacements.
And I also said something about reefs. As in, I just bought this tub and I don't want to have to fix the hull again.
What, didn't the Navy teach you how to navigate through shallow water?
No. It just taught me never to trust a court-appointed lawyer and to always protect my investments.
Look, I need to get in closer. So, if I wanted to maybe rent that little water scooter of yours for a couple of hours, what would that cost?
That's not a good idea.
What's the matter, Jack? Afraid my check won't clear?
Miss Cortez.
Here's 200. Call it a bonus for getting me safely back to Pompeii.
Look, the bonus will be if I get all my shit intact.
I've got it covered. I'll be back here in 2 hours.
I guess if there's one thing I'm good at, it's killing time. What time is it? Cortez! Cortez! Fuck. Hey, yeah, now there's no problem here. I have a fishing permit. Motherfucker! Ah! There's no way! Who the hell has helicopters out here?
Jack Carver, captain of a flumbling pile of debris and burning fuel that can be used to lure. Whatever. I had a sneeze. Sorry about that.
Don't take any chances. We've got enough numbers. Let's move! 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 Let's get going!
Yeah, some people have actually compared this game to a Half-Life, and said it was just as good as Half-Life. I'll have to
I'm coming for you.
see that for myself.
Might as well come out.
Go judge for myself. You know, I don't even think I.
Come on, swim. Dan, lock me.
As far as the game, I love the game. I love how it looks. I love the feel of it. It's a great game. Well, it's a really good game so far, up to what I've played, anyways.
It's just starting to dry.
Your internal radar helps you keep track of who is around you. Enemies show up as dots of varying color depending on their level of alertness. Green, normal, yellow, interested, orange, alerted, red, attack mode. Excuse me.
I need some help here!
I know I messed that up. Excuse me. In forested areas, you can rig a branch whip to take out enemies. Toggle trap mode by pressing the black button. Move quietly towards the tree indicated by the blue target until your translucent branch turns opaque. Pull and hold R until or the right trigger until the branch is bent into place. I can do that.
Command, do you copy?
Now press find a place to hide. Find a place to hide, then pull the left trigger to toss a rock at your trap and lure your enemy. Remember that only unsuspecting or green enemies can be lured this way.
Roger that. We're sweeping the area. You.
Got it. Hey, what was that? What the? The noise, I guess. Got it. Hey, what was that?
Another game that doesn't really seem to have a difficulty setting. I'm always kind of weary of games like that. I'm always a little weary of games like that, because you never know. Sneak up to the hut, then go prone to use the crawl space under the hut's floor. Once you're below the hut, press and hold the A button to roll onto your back. Line up a clean shot at an unsuspecting enemy through gaps in the floorboards. Excuse me. That's one feature about this game I really like. I think it's very creative. I think. I think. I think it adds a lot to the genre. That is perfect.
support. Target my position. Over.
Release you. Air support is inbound.
Give me some help here!
Excuse me.
Hello. I'm talking to the individual who just had his boat destroyed. I know you can hear me. You have to get in the water immediately.
Who the fuck are you?
Later, there are gunships inbound on you. Napalm, do you understand?
Another annoying thing is that you can't really I don't know how to put this, but a lot of times, even when you create a save game, you can't skip the opening scene. You have to watch that opening trailer for the game, which is frustrating. Because my last attempt trying to let's play this game, I was thinking, okay, well, maybe I need to manually load my save in order to get back to where I was. So I would exit the game, and then I would go to the main menu and press start, and then that whole trailer or that scene would show, and I would have to watch it over again. And I was like, that's just ridiculous. I could see if I didn't have any save data, or if I didn't have a profile already created, then yeah, watching that would make sense, I guess. Not really, but it almost would. And so yeah, that was another frustrating thing. But hey, maybe it's my copy of the game, or maybe, you know, whatever. Because this game was kind of a big deal when it first came out. So, and so were the trailers. The trailers were like really whatever you want to call it. So I guess they wanted to just, you know, push that Far Cry, you know, that theme or whatever. I think I'll end the video in a few minutes.
Mr. Carver, we don't have much time. Call me Doyle. The most important thing is you're not safe on that beach.
How do you know my name, Doyle? And why should I trust you?
Your passenger, Val Cortez. You trust her?
She's a paying customer.
She's also a licensed chopper pilot. Do as I say, and meet her at the helipad not far from you.
This is nuts. I'm not gonna go wander around some jungle crawling with militia rejects. Forget it.
No. First, you're gonna head inland to a small village. The mercenaries will have a command tent there. It won't be hard to find. Grab a map and any other toys you can find.
Okay, so I'm going to end this video right here and start a new one. I'll be right back.